At 80, Gladys Knight still carries one of the most recognizable voices in music history. But behind the standing ovations and Lifetime Achievement Awards lies a story that many fans have never fully understood. For decades, she appeared to have everything: worldwide fame, timeless songs, and a career that outlasted generations of changing musical trends. Yet the road that brought her here was filled with heartbreak, personal loss, financial struggles, and difficult decisions that rarely made the headlines. But here's what most people never realized. Some of the greatest challenges of Gladys Knight's life came long after she had already become a legend. And once you understand what she quietly endured, you'll never hear her music the same way again. Long before audiences knew her as the Empress of Soul, Gladys Knight was simply a gifted young girl with an extraordinary voice and an even bigger dream. Growing up in a close-knit family, music became both an escape and a calling. Those close to the story remember someone whose determination stood out long before success arrived. Honestly, talent alone wasn't enough. Like many artists of her generation, she entered an industry where opportunities often came with enormous sacrifices and very little control over her own future. Everything changed when Gladys Knight and the Pips began climbing the charts. Song after song connected with audiences around the world, and unforgettable classics turned the group into one of the defining acts of soul and R&B. Their polished performances and emotional storytelling earned countless fans, while Gladys' unmistakable voice became the heart of every recording. In many ways, she represented strength and grace during an era of profound cultural change. But behind the spotlight, life was becoming far more complicated than anyone watching from the audience could imagine. According to numerous interviews over the years, success brought relentless touring, demanding schedules, and pressures that weighed heavily on both her career and personal life. Financial disputes within the music industry reportedly left many legendary performers earning far less than audiences assumed. Meanwhile, balancing motherhood, marriage, and international fame became an emotional challenge that few people truly understood. At the time, nobody realized how much she was sacrificing simply to keep moving forward. Then came one turning point after another. Her marriages ended in heartbreak, forcing her to rebuild parts of her personal life while continuing to perform for millions. It was later reported that she also faced financial difficulties, including tax-related issues that required difficult adjustments. Although these setbacks became public, they never defined her career. Instead, Gladys quietly continued performing, determined not to let adversity silence the gift that had carried her through life. Another deeply emotional chapter arrived when she publicly revealed her battle with early-stage breast cancer, explaining that it had been discovered during routine screening. Thankfully, treatment proved successful, and she later used her experience to encourage others to prioritize their health. That moment transformed fear into advocacy. Many believe her openness helped countless women understand the importance of early detection, showing strength that reached far beyond the stage. As the years passed, the pace naturally slowed, but the music never truly stopped. Rather than chasing trends, Gladys embraced a quieter life centered around family, faith, and carefully chosen performances. But here's what most people never realized. The sadness wasn't found in fading fame. It came from the many personal battles she fought while smiling through every standing ovation. In many ways, her resilience became even more inspiring than her remarkable voice. Today, at 80, Gladys Knight remains a living symbol of perseverance. Her influence stretches across generations of artists who continue to draw inspiration from her timeless recordings and unwavering dignity. Her journey reminds us that greatness isn't measured only by awards or record sales, but by the courage to keep singing even after life delivers its hardest lessons. Perhaps that's why her story still resonates so deeply. Behind every unforgettable performance was a woman quietly carrying burdens the audience could never see, proving that true legends aren't remembered because life was easy, they're remembered because they refused to let hardships steal their song. If Gladys Knight's remarkable journey moved you, we'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more untold stories about the extraordinary lives behind the headlines.